Dude, the literal second that you hit record, my nose was like, hey, bitch, I'm a sneeze.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Probably take this off of options, so you definitely know what we're playing. We're playing the... Whoa, wait.
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh, is it even going to the little...
Welcome to the Stanley Parable.
God! It's going to the smallest... This is a capture and a... Wow!
Yeah, Matt has never played this game.
I have heard
played it,
so much about this. So I have heard praise for this game. I know nothing other than the fact that it's supposed to be twisty and whatnot, and that there's a narrator who makes fun of you. That's all I know. Jamie has not stopped for the longest time. There will always be some moment within a particular, within a month-long period where he will bring up Stanley Parable.
This intro's dragging. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. I'm Matt.
I'm Jamie.
And we're Monarchy Media. Let's play some Stanley Parable.
The Stanley Parable.
Wait, end is never the end is never the end is never the... Oh, okay. That's the longest Smashing Pumpkins title.
Just with a loading thrown in there.
Yeah, the end is loading, never. Oh, God. You think that was on purpose?
The end is loading?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
What?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Can you play this in VR?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, we're going to turn on subtitles.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a lot of narration. Probably under audio.
Closed captioning. It always drives me nuts when I see closed captioning.
No, just do subtitles. Because that's going to, I think, full captions is like...
Will it ruin things for the experience?
I think it's like sound effects and stuff,
right,
too.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. I was thinking in case,
No, it's fine. You can just leave it on subtitle.
I mean, if I didn't hear... If I talked over a sound.
So Stanley stepped out of his office.
No, he didn't. He's just going to sit right here and wait for... And answer his... He has a message.
He does indeed.
I mean, I feel like if he picked up the phone and they were just like, by the way, no work today. Like, if that's the message... I don't know, man. What does the coffee cup say?
Probably like, I hate Mondays or something.
That is absolutely what it says. Huh. Okay. 428, you get a load of this? No? What about you, 429? I see into 429. I always found it weird in offices when there's a large window into someone's office.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird to me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or a message on his message machine.
No matter how
his
hard
answer
Stanley
machine.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But this person's computer is on. Oops.
His person's computer was on.
I really hope that wasn't like a clue or something that I could have looked at. Ah, We're in purgatory. I see. I've always found it weird. Some people describe purgatory as a white space where nothing's going on, but other people describe it as the first circle of hell. But it's like supposed to be where you get, like, where you know you're going.
Neither of it is real, so what does it matter?
And the lore still bothers me. Oh, God. I turned it off from over here? Dang.
Be my Valentine.
Oh, I thought it said I hate Valentines. I'm like, I feel you. February sucks. You know what? This is just a waste of power. We are... this company needs to get better with energy efficiency. Okay, so where's this room? Guessing that way. Through the open door. Oh.
No going back. Just kidding.
I had a feeling. Also, what's with all the open, empty drawers?
I don't know, man, but you're really lingering around this place.
Sorry, it's just
there's a lot of game to get through here.
I have been told that this game, like, everything matters. And so I'm just...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The hell I did.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it.
I'm just wondering if I'm supposed to be... Oh, come on. Now they're just teasing me. Is that the employee lounge? Why are there no tables?
This is probably not the employee lounge?
Oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is a nice room.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking. Alright, there's a clue. Coffee. Okay, fine.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, so this is bugging me. Should I be combating the narrator?
You can do whatever you want, man. That is the whole point of this game, is you can do whatever you want.
Okay, one more time of...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, fine.
Nancy?
Uh-oh.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I like that sign.
That's fantastic.
Well, there is no going back this time.
Yeah, I guess not. Oh boy. I don't have my key card on me, I guess.
What a place you found yourself in.
Wait.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stan. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
And that's been the Stanley Parable, everybody. Thanks so much.
I thought I could jump!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah, God, I'm really interested what was with that construction area, but I'm betting after I go to the room and nothing's there, I'm gonna have to go through that anyway.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I'm betting there's some speedrunners who go through that.
I wonder what a speedrun category for this game would look like.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, present coworkers for not supporting you more.
I like the whiteboard right there. What do people want? And then circled, they have graphs about things plus money.
Make sure your slide is a slick blue oh, hold on. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Oh my god. Don't change. Okay, hold on. Number of slides on the slide chart. Slides, charts, and slides.
You know they got you there.
Alright, I know we gotta progress, but I really wanted to see that first one. Where's the projector? Oh, there it is.
It's okay.
Okay. That's I bet you there's tons more. Oh.
Ooh, a broom closet.
Wait, say I'm not
Stanley
gonna get...
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Hey man, this place is filthy. I just wanted the broom. And some duct tape. I'm gonna MacGyver my way out of here somehow.
MacGyver your way out of the broom closet? There's just a door.
No, I meant like out of the building. Wait a minute.
What?
No one...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fill me in, friend.
He walked into the office and no one was there. Like...
Can you keep moving?
Sorry. Wait, which way did he say? Upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah, you said the boss's office was upstairs.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just like...
I appreciate
There's
that.
just a lot of game to get through here.
I appreciate that, but it's still... It's also like... There's a lot of this game I gotta take in as well, I feel.
Yeah, but we gotta take it in, like... at a certain clip.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, Stanley definitely wouldn't have known that. Or...
I know. As long as it would happen.
I'm sure there is something if you
get it wrong
By
enough.
pushing
Yeah.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Also, real quick, what the hell?
It's a very tall room.
And the blinds, like, is it even? Oh,
It looks like just like a metal...
steel shutters
Yeah.
went down when this opened.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, we're back at the construction site. That. Like a flashlight or something back here.
Extremely dark.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just seeing like maybe something hidden.
Ooh, just a full-on load.
Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I love how this game gets so
question would not
existential.
go unanswered for long.
Also, don't like the idea of I'm.
Okay, I will say it's not a horror game. This does not turn just randomly into a horror game. Don't worry about that.
I'm aware. No, I was more so. The real horror is I'm sitting next to a colleague,
Stanley walked straight ahead through
and
the
it's
large
talking about
door
like
that read
think for
Mind
yourself,
Control
quit your
Facility.
job.
And you're about to walk into a
Mind control facility.
Oh, but there's an escape.
As someone who wants you to stay with my company, that sounds like the right option. Someone who doesn't want to be trapped, ever.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was
blood.
that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, now is the narrator part of the mind control? Is that a no? That is a
Pipes.
pillar or pipes or whatever.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Are you doing that?
Yeah,
Where it's like...
yeah. I'm
At this point,
stuttering because I'm
Stanley was
waiting.
making
I don't
a
want to go too
conscious,
fast through his
concerted effort
narration.
to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I think the narrator is part of the mind control, so like someone else had gone through this before. Oh, is this going to be one of those things where people talk about suicide as escape?
Oh, no. I think that you're overthinking that. Don't worry about it.
Look, I've been told how deep and meaningful everything about this game is, and I can't not try to think about. Whoa.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye, Stanley.
Oh, boy.
Good luck next time.
Haha. I knew something would
Stanley,
stop it.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Or did it?
Do we have a new narrator? So dark.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
That's amazing. Actually, okay, that's incredible that you got to hear.
What do you mean? Is this like...
When
That's really
every
funny.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
God, I never really thought about it. Like, games where you're intended to die at the end.
Yeah.
When you start the game...
Did you kill them?
Yeah, are you the killer? Are you the reason that character died simply because you put the disc in the console?
So,
What? What?
So you hit the credits room.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You found...
Office
credits.
layout. Has the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sectors have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration.
I don't want to look through too much of this room because, like, there is a lot of stuff you have not seen yet.
I appreciate that.
Filing cabinets. Those are definitely filing cabinets.
We are wasting power.
But yeah, okay, so I think we'll do a couple episodes of this. Yeah.
What the hell?
This is just the credits of the game. Yeah, so we'll do a couple episodes.
Wait, there are two doors.
We'll be right back. Yeah, and you'll probably come back to us just having restarted and being at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we will be right back. See ya, everybody.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.